I owe about $100,000 in loans, and this is all from my undergraduate degree. So, how did I get here? And this is a really difficult topic for me. And, I'm going to try not to get emotional, but it's really frustrating that I'm here. And, you can say that, oh, like it's all your fault. And it's very easy to place the blame on someone. But when I took out that loan, I was 17 years old. I didn't know anything about money. I came from a very blue collar family. So the whole idea of going to a prestigious school and, getting this like top quality education, it was all very new. And I didn't have that support system to figure out like, hey, is this something that you can afford? Is this something that is really, going to be beneficial for you and what you want to do with your career? On top of that, who knows at 17 how much money you're going to make based off of your career? It's always kind of like, oh, you'll figure it out. And yeah, I felt like I made a very rash decision at 17. I didn't understand like, oh, what my monthly payments are going to look like and, how long I'm actually going to be paying this and, oh, how much money am I going to be making, salary wise. I didn't understand these things. And because of that, I just feel like I'm trapped by my loans. I feel like all of my decisions are money driven. Everything that I pursue is driven by money because my loans are just so fucking high. They're so damn high. And it's just like my monthly payment is $750 and roughly $750. So $450 I sent to my mom because she took out a majority of the loans via like Parent Plus, and she can't afford to pay that. And we had this deal where she would help me out. Helping me out turned into, girl, you paying for all of that. So, which is, is fine. Like, that's just what it is. And then for me, I have about 271 that I have to pay that are in my name. And yeah, so I basically pay rent in loans for a degree that I didn't even use. So I was a comms major and I barely used my degree. I think my school, if I can say what was the greatest thing that I've learned from school, it taught me how to finesse. I finesse everything. Actually, I knew how to finesse before I got to university. So it polished my finesse skills, let's just say that. While I'm very appreciative of that and I'm very appreciative of the people that I've met, if I could, looking back at it, if I just had thought this through and was more knowledgeable about it, I probably would have went to a rinky-dink ass school and just kept it pushing, because I do not use my degree in any shape, form, or whatever. I can't even think. I'm in marketing, and the school that I went to is very research-based. It wasn't even like we were doing hands-on learning, hands-on experiences. And yeah, I really now that I'm thinking about it, I just went to my school to flex, just to be like, oh, I can hang with the big boys, I'm from the Bronx. There's very few people from the Bronx that, went to the type of the school that I went to. And it was kind of like, whoa, this is really dope that I, am smart enough to get in. My mom told me that I was being a little irrational, but I was just like, look at the school, the school will pay for itself. No, it does not. I have not gotten any job based off of the school that I went to. Everything has been from networking and finessing. So, yeah, for any young person who is watching this and you're thinking about going to that very fancy dancy school because it's gonna look good, if you can't afford it, and by my definition of afford, if you know that you are not going to school to be an engineer a lawyer, or you're making well over like six figures when you graduate, not down the line. When you graduate, I would not do it. Not for $100,000 in loans. I'm so happy that there's a conversation now about affordable like college tuition solutions and making college free, because this is suffocating. Like, you constantly are just like, okay, do I save or do I pay my student loans? Like, it's so frustrating. And there's so many things that I want to do. Like, I do want to start a business, and I'm not going to have my student loans prevent me from doing that. I just have to basically finesse and figure out how to get like the funding for it. But it's just frustrating that it just holds so much weight in all of my decisions. I'm not in a bad place. Like, I make good enough money where I can pay off my loans and not feel like, what the fuck? But I also feel like sometimes I'm living on like minimum wage. And the things that I used to do to just like, especially when you first enter into like the field of marketing, and when you're taking your entry level jobs, you're not making money at all. So, eating one meal a day, living with parents, all types of shit that I was just like, no way in hells would I be doing with my degree. I was just like, no, that's not a thing. And those were some of the sacrifices that I had to make to make sure that my student loans are paid. This is just me kind of ranting about something that's real, something that is impacting a lot of people and their decisions. So yeah, I just wanted to share. And again, I hope this is helpful for someone. And that is basically it. Thanks for watching.